Hello and welcome to my channel Darksimzzz for all your occult sim drama and misery. Today we take a look at the werewolf family I've created, the Barkers. They live in a dreary cabin in the woods of the snowy escape world. Here we have Billy Bob Barker grilling some food for the family and not burning anything yet. Next we have the main villain of the piece, Jezebel Barker, already beaming with positivity, and why they're so angry with each other I'll explain in another video. The boy is Billy Bob Jr., a set of twins, a real meanie. And we also have his sister there, Bambi Barker, who's caught between all the drama and misery of her parents and her brother, who's making her life horrible and miserable. And, well, just wolf it out. Down, girl. Alright, that smells lovely. Maybe it'll calm her down, because if that rays catch too high, she'll turn into a werewolf, and I don't want that for the moment. Okay, turn the TV off. So I'll just show you all their personality traits real quick. Jezebel Jade, they never got married. They were just engaged until she broke his heart. So she has klepto, because I want her to rob people as well as threaten them. Billy Bob Barker, who wants to be a writer. I set some likes. And Bookworm loves outdoors. That's good because they're miles away from anything. And he's a Yeti. I guess that came with Snowy Escape, because I just saw that when I was making these sims. I made her really mean looking. And, well, these aspirations are custom ones. I'll link them in the video description. So he's a meanie, he wants to be a child star and escape all the horrible things of his childhood, being snowed in all the time, cold and unloved. I set his... You can see a lot of CC there, but I'm trying not to use any so that people can download these sims from the gallery. Okay, her race is just getting out of hand here, so I'll just have her calm down a little bit with the Somber Howl. That's a perk that comes with the Werewolf pack. And now she'll calm down a little bit. I want her to be more in control of being a werewolf, and him to be out of control, although he's a nicer person, so that makes it worse for him when he does lose control and just murders everyone. Okay, calm down a little more, please, before you turn, and we don't want that. Only when I say so. They can turn into werewolf at any moment, really. Okay, here's the attic, real quick. And the rest of the house. Here we have the kitchen, very simple, because I want to play kind of rags to riches, even though they have enough money. I want them to buy a nice pawn shop to fence all their stolen goods. And, well, so I made things mostly with Werewolf, Strangerville and Eco Living, and some of the Granite Falls, the outdoor living pack. And here you can see what's below the cabin, which is much more interesting, of course. The person that they inherited this from was this weird old uncle, and who knows what he did in this basement. Spellcasters, witches, warlocks, all sorts of mysterious things went on down here. And even below here is another corridor that leads to an outhouse. Here you can see part of the corridor and the rooms, which are for vampires, which are actually the nemesis of werewolves. So what went on there, it's still very mysterious. You can see some cells here that I've made for either cattle for the vampires or just rooms for the werewolves to kind of chill out in. Oh, that doll is from Paranormal, has sort of possessed dolls. Very nice. Some hobby room equipment for whoever feels up to it. Everything is behind a fake bookcase here. That's from Debug. And I've have it locked now because else everyone will just use that instead of the facilities upstairs. And you know how annoying that is with Sims when they continually wash their hands in a sink of their own choosing, which is never the one that's closest. And okay, you likes fitness. That's great for you. I've built that house just to have a place for family members to cool off or destroy things when they're enraged and in werewolf form, or just to have another place for them to cool off or hang out. Okay, you'll see that she's a big bad wolf. That's one of the sort of quirks that comes with werewolves. That means her rage will fill up quicker than her husband, who has survival instinct as kind of quirk, and will make a lot of difference how you play with them. And their personality also will make a lot of difference. Okay, just have a nice feral poo there. Everything is feral or wild with its werewolf's back. Okay, and then we see the house that I've built. I want to have a sort of Yellow Jackets vibe, middle of the wilderness, snowed in, lots of junk, mysterious objects, just like Patchy there, and even an airplane. Not that it actually works, of course, it's just from Debug, just like the pickup truck there, and a lot of other stuff I have here. Now let's go to the other family I've picked as the victim family. And they live in the nice area of Copperdale. Let's have a look at them. Okay, so there are a few other lots here. I've downloaded from the gallery. I'll link them in the description. Okay, here we have Alexandra Sinclair, who is a stuck-up bitch. And, well, will she get murdered by werewolves? Or will she not get murdered by werewolves is kind of the question. Her husband is already dead. Sorry. This is Gran. Oh, you can see her husband in the background. There we have Octavia, the cat, who is also a miserable cretin. Okay, so she doesn't really know that that's her husband. Yeah. Okay, so like, go away. I don't want anything to do with you because I'm too sad because my husband died, which is you. But okay, Sims doesn't recognize him as her husband, and she's too sad to even be in a relationship with him because she's still sad about him dying. That makes total sense, doesn't it? Okay, so he tries to put it on, but yeah, she's not having it. Okay. So the daughter, that's also kind of the main character of this family. I've made her with the new grunge kit. And as you can see, she's taking out the trash and the cat is having a little bit of a wobbly. And, well, oh, she's late for school. Of course. I'm probably gonna make her some kind of high school dropout. I wish she could be in a band, but as you know, we don't have bands yet in The Sims 4, which I will hope that comes this year. I mean, how can you have a grunge pack and not have garage bands, right? Okay, so Grandma is going to get some coffee because she's addicted to caffeine. I'm using the Basemental Mods here and Sacrificial mods. So there's addiction to all kinds of drugs, including coffee and cigarettes. And we'll also get into those drug dealing capabilities of this great mod. Also in different occult gangs they'll create and gang warfare between them. Okay, let's have a closer look at this family, the Sinclairs, and see what kind of wonderful attributes I've given them. Okay, this is Alexander Sinclair, Silo's being rich, and well, she also is a kleptomaniac. Somehow I just made them all kleptos, so they can just steal each other's stuff. Here's the cat. She's seen some stuff already. Look at that face. What's going on? Okay, sorry I already killed him by having his daughter poison him by accident. That's also one of the Sacrificial mod options. Okay, here's Gran. Of course, she's a klepto too. Her daughter inherited that trait from her, and I plan to murder those parents at some point, or extra murder them in case of the dad, and have her and the kid try and make it together, even though they hate each other. There we have Octavia again having another wobbly at an appliance, as you do. Coming up next episode will be the Werewolf Pawnshop speed build that I did. Well, in part because I kind of messed it up, but I hope you'll forgive me. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.